Well, Leon, welcome back. I know you didn't talk about it a lot in the playoffs last year, but you had a bit of an injury. How did that heal up? When did it really start to feel good again?
Yeah, it took a little time, obviously. A little restricted on a bunch of things this summer, but obviously you try and work around it as good as you can and get yourself ready for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, some of the new guys here. We just had Jack Campbell out here talking to him. Tell me a little bit about getting to know Jack and your expectations for him as your goaltender.
Yeah, I think he's going to be really good for us. He's shown it over the last couple of years that he can be a really good goalie in this league, and he's gonna be big for us. And obviously, as a guy, I think he's very nice. He's a special human being, so we're all very excited to have him around.
You see why teammates liked him in Toronto so much? You're kind of getting that out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's a very likable guy, which is great to have. I think we got a bunch of those guys on our group, so excited to get to know him better and spend some time with him.
So other than the new goalie, your team is largely intact from last year. How do you feel about that and trying to maybe build off, obviously, what you did at the end of last season?
Yeah, I like it. There's some familiarity. I think everyone kind of knows where they slot in and the type of game that we want to play, and sometimes that makes things easier, especially at the start of the season. So I like it. I like the way our group looks. Everyone's is excited to be back, and we're all excited to get going.
So you had a good start last year in terms of 5-0, 9-1. So are we expecting the same thing then with the group largely intact, hitting the ground running?
You never know, but obviously starts are important. We're looking to get off to a good start, no question. Obviously the 6 home games. It's key that we come out of the gates with a positive record. So that's what we're working towards.
After you go through 3 rounds deep in the playoffs, is the vibe different when you head into the summer and when you come to training camp this year with the expectations? Everybody knows what they are now. Legit contenders.
Yeah, you maybe a little bit. But at the same time, we've done this in 2017, and the next year we missed the playoffs, right? So we know how hard it is to get back there. We know what it's like and how much work you have to put in over 82 games to even get a chance. So we're starting from game 1, and we're trying to build our game and get better from there on.
Basically, Park last season.
Yeah. You take the positives out of it, you learn from the negatives, and move on and repeat it and take it one step further next season. But like I said, we know how hard it is. I think we're all ready for that.
I believe you said on your European tour, and I hope I'm not miscategorizing your words, but that you had to play a little bit differently in the playoffs because of your injury. Did you learn much about your game or how you had to kind of fare when you're not at your full capacity?
Yeah, I think it helped my game a lot, actually. It forced me to find different ways of being productive and bringing my game to our team and to the game, which at first was hard to figure out, but you get the hang of it, and I think it just kind of evolves you as a complete hockey player, knowing that there is another game that you can play, that's very calming, that's very exciting, I guess. I don't know if exciting is the right word, but it feels good to know that I know that I can play a different game too and be somewhat successful.
Seeing the number of guys that are here this early before training camp, does that say something about the team in terms of your guys want to compete for a Stanley Cup?
Yeah, I think guys love it here. Guys love coming back. We got a really good group together. We got a great group for many years, and I think we love spending time with each other. We love getting better, and I think it does show that guys are excited to get going.
You don't go deep in the playoffs without a good starting goalie. You've got a guy locked up, a legit starter. What's that do to the sense, and what's your sense of how he's going to be able to embrace that job?
Yeah, he's going to be good. I think we all have obviously all the confidence in the world in him. He's shown it over the last couple of years. He's played for a good team. He's going to play for another good team in us. So we're going to help him out as much as we can, and we know that he will be do whatever he can to help us out win hockey games.
Lots of guys that come from Toronto to here. So far, so good. They've all turned into pretty good Oilers.
Yeah, hope that trend continues.
What they have you doing in Paris? I mean, I know you had some fun in Paris with the modeling pictures I think you posted, but what was that all like doing that in a different country and all that?
It was fun. I mean, it was just one day of a lot of interviews, a lot of running around, but it was all good. It was fun, and had a good time.
So what do they ask you that we don't ask you?
Nothing. It's always the same. It's always the same.
So do you have a post-career job lined up there with the modeling?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thanks, Leo.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.